Ojazingo Spuma forgive Jesus. Okwe melaro. Ekene Maria, Egypt na Gracia, Osebruwa nonyeli. Ngos next boronine, Ojazingo Spuma forgive Jesus. Maria Jaso, Nenke Chubu, Yabalai Bondeja, yo, Kita Namanawa, Amen. Yabalanya, yo, on Nenke Chukujaso, Ayo, I yogi Uchuku, Kirin Grasa, Yogai, Karibundi, Jerusalem, where Mali will have Christian Wadi, Sister Afia Nubia, where Batano Stone and Peter Oya, Stella Christi, Amen. What's told the Rena, Nawana Monso, What's told the Rena, Nawana Monso, What's told the Rena, Nawana Monso, Amen. Pablo Bindini no Galaga, Pablo befaz leaking and Amen.
Onye nwanyị nọnyere ụnụ ka Chineke dị ike niile gọzie ụnụ nna na nwa na mmụọ nsọ.
Amen.
Listen to news updates on Ebonadi 103.5 FM immediately after Angeles 6 o'clock a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. weekdays. Stay tuned to be updated, to be informed. News updates, live reports. Ebonadi FM breaks the news with actualities.
I believe that if we are looking for a new Nigeria,
you can as well listen online via mixlr.com/GistFM.
Good morning and welcome to Abona, the 103.5 FM news update. Today, Friday, the 5th day of May 2023, and the time is 4 minutes past the hour of 6. Martin Ifan Chukwekeze is my name. The headline. Gunmen attack police checkpoint in Anambra, killed 3 officers. Yakolemado. Ahead of UK court sentencing, Enugu community pleads for mercy, keeps vigil. Ebonyi community leader backs change of Afikpo South to Ida local government area. Laws federal government. Imo Varsity suspends lecturer for slapping students. Alleged anti-party activities. NMPP expels Ogun Delta State chairman. Iranian journalist reportedly detained in undisclosed location. Now, details. Gunmen attacked police checkpoints in Anambra, killed 3 officers. 3 police officers were in the early hours of Thursday killed when gunmen attacked their checkpoint in Omunze, a community in Orumba, South local government area of Anambra State. The gunmen were said to have stormed the checkpoint along Omunze Ihite Road in the community and opened fire on the officers, killing 3 of them on the spot. Residents say some shop owners near the scene of the attack abruptly closed their shops for fear of being caught by stray bullets. In the now viral clip, 3 bodies of slain officers were lying along the road close to the checkpoint. The police spokesperson in Anambra State, Tochukwu Ikenga, confirmed the incident in a statement Thursday evening. Mr. Ikenga, a deputy superintendent of police, described the killing of the officers as unfortunate. It is part of the highest prizes security officers pay in serving the nation, he said. He, however, said the police in the state were not deterred by the development. The reinforcement teams are already in the area, and the manhunt for the assailants is ongoing while joint security patrols have been intensified in the area. The police spokesperson stated, Like other states in Nigeria's southeast, security has deteriorated in Anambra State with frequent attacks by armed persons. The attacks often target security agencies, government officials, and facilities. The latest attack comes days after gunmen abducted an unidentified man at Apo Market Junction along Nobi Road in Idemili South local government area of the state. Ahead of the UK sentencing, Enugu community pleas for mercy keeps vigil as Nigeria awaits the pronouncement of sentence by the UK court on former Deputy Senate President of the Nigerian Senate, Ike Ekweremadu, his wife Beatrice, and a UK-based Nigerian doctor, Obinna Obeta. Members of his Mpo community Thursday held a vigil to seek divine intervention and his release. The Nigerian Senate, House of Representatives, ECOWAS Parliament, prominent serving and past leaders had written to the UK court and government asking for mercy on the Ekweremados, especially considering his good behavior and contributions to the society, leading the prayer at the community primary school, Amago Mpo Playground. Pastor of Ancient Path Revival Assembly Mpo, Nathaniel Nwankwo, said that the community has not stopped praying and hoping that he will be released, especially given his contribution to his people and the country at large. His good works speak volumes of him in a positive manner, Nwankwo said. He is a man who cares so much about the welfare of the poor in society and always listens. Also speaking, traditional ruler of Amokofia Mpo, Igwe Cyprian Ije, said that sentencing of Ekweremadu will be an end of an era, urging the federal government and other well-meaning Nigerians to further lend their voices to ensure his release. EJ regretted that many indigent students under his ECOHA scholarship scheme have discontinued their studies due to lack of funds, while the town had become a ghost of itself since his arrest in June last year. Meanwhile, members of the ECOHA Mpope Setters League IMPL have joined their voices in calling on the UK court to show clemency to Ekweremadu by releasing him and the wife unconditionally. Addressing newsmen, IMPL, an assembly of individuals numbering over 500 who had benefited from Ekweremadu's through sponsorship of their education and jobs, said that this fall will spell doom for thousands of people. President General of the Association, Chijuke Benjamin Ezekwe, said that the calls for mercy on the Ekweremados across Africa and the world were enough testimonies that he remains a role model for generations to come. Ebonyi community leader backs change of Afikpo South to Ida local government area, Lord's federal government. A community leader from Ebonyi State, Barrister Iro Opai, has thrown his weight behind the federal government over the change of Afikpo South local government area to Ida local government area, saying it means a lot to the people of the area. Aside from ease of identification, he argued that the development will expose the people of the area to the respect and fame they were deprived of outside placing the Ida clan on a global world map. He stated this during a meeting with journalists in Amoso village, Etiti Ida community in the Afikpo South, now Ida local government area of Ebonyi State on Thursday. He said the change is long overdue and is long been expected, and I'm extraordinarily excited and happy to have witnessed this auspicious change happening in our generation. The name Ida had been sum up under Afikpo local government area and a very populous clan. The Ida people are the most homogeneous people in Ebonyi State and beyond. Therefore, calling it Afikpo South means you have to navigate through Afikpo to arrive Ida, even at the point of introduction. When General Babangida created the local government area and gave it Afikpo South as its name, a good number of us didn't quite appreciate that move. But because we needed a local government, we are happy that it was given to us. Now that it has been changed from Afikpo South to Ida local government area, we are happy and we thank His Excellency Muhammadu Buhari for making it possible and assenting to the bill that changed the name from Afikpo South to Ida local government area, he stated. Imo Varsity suspends lecturer for slapping students. The management of the Imo State University, IMSU, in Owerri has suspended Desmond Izwanne, its lecturer, for allegedly slapping some female students. In a now viral video, Izwanne appeared to have hit a female student for coming late to lecture. This was after the lady had explained that she was coming from the hospital. What is your reason? Which hospital? Everybody is coming from the hospital, the lecturer asked. Izwanne seemed to have also hit another student who he said attended his class without wearing the department's uniform. What is your reason for being on mufti? Knee down, he was heard saying. One of the students was reportedly pregnant. In a statement on Wednesday, Raf Njokobi, the university spokesperson, said the lecturer has now been suspended. The university described his oneness action as barbaric and unbecoming. Njokobi added that a three-man committee has been set up to investigate the lecturer's uncouth behavior. It has come to the notice of the management of the Imo State University, the viral video circulating around the globe about the indecorous actions of a lecturer of the university. The statement reads in part, Dr. Desmond is one of the Physiology Department, Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences, against 4 students of the university. At the end of the management meeting held on Tuesday, May 2nd, 2023, management approved the suspension of the lecturer till further notice and has set up a 3-man disciplinary committee to unravel the immediate and remote causes that led to his uncouth behavior. Management will not accept any breach in the academic and moral standards expected of any lecturer, irrespective of how highly he is placed in the university, and sincerely believe in rules of engagement between lecturers and students, Njokobi stated. Alleged anti-party activities. NMPP expels Ogun, Delta State Chairman. The new Nigerian People's Party, NMPP, on Thursday wielded the hammer by expelling from its fold the party's chairman in Ogun and Delta State, respectively. It consequently dissolved the ESCOs in these states, including those that at the local government and ward levels. The party also called on the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to ensure that all votes in the upcoming off-season governorship elections in Imo, Kogi, and Bayelsa states are conducted using the Biomuda Voter Accredited System (BVAS), adding that the commission must spare nothing at getting it right this time. National Publicity Secretary of the party, Abu Ajo, in Abuja told press that the expelled state chairmen were guilty of infractions ranging from endorsing candidates of other political parties to failing to honor invitations by a disciplinary committee set up on the matter. A statement he read at the press conference read, "It is very disheartening that some members of our party engage in anti-party activities by aligning openly with other parties in the last election. You will agree with me that no party worth its salt will condone such misdemeanor." Unfortunately, some state chairmen and their executive, apart from very loud anti-party activities, were accused of a plethora of wrongdoings which negated their oath of office. This prompted the National Working Committee (NWC) to set up a disciplinary committee to investigate 3 states, Edo, Delta, and Ogun. While the Edo State chairman appeared before the disciplinary committee, the Delta State chairman, Chief Efe Tobo, and his Ogun State counterpart, Comrade Sunday Olapisi Ogini, failed to appear on the 2 occasions they were invited. Consequently, the NWC met on Thursday, April 27, 2023, and came up with the following decisions: that both the chairman and MPP in Delta State, Chief Efe Tobo, and his Ogun State counterpart, Comrade Olaposi Sunday Ogini, had been expelled from the party with effect from Thursday, April 27, 2023. That the executives from the state down to the local government and ward levels in Delta and Ogun State have been dissolved effectively Thursday, April 27, 2023. The expulsion of both Chief Efe Tobo and Comrade Sunday Olaposi Ogini will be taken to the National Executive Council (NEC) and the National Convention for ratification. Further development on these 2 states and others will be made public. NMPP demands free, fair, credible, transparent, inclusive, and peaceful governorship elections in Kogi, Imo, and Bayelsa states. It is time to restore the dignity of our nation as the great arsenal of democracy in Africa. Together, we will build a new Nigeria accord on justice, peace, love, unity, equity, and progress, the statement read. Now we move over to the foreign scene. Iranian journalists reportedly detained in undisclosed location. Iranian security forces reportedly arrested freelance investigative reporter Hassan Abbasi this week in response to a complaint filed by a provincial governor about his reporting, according to news reports and press freedom groups. Abbasi covers news in the southern city of Bandar Abbas in Homozagan province. Security forces arrested him Sunday. The specific charges against him were unknown. The complaint against the reporter was reportedly filed in response to his coverage of retired sailors who had allegedly failed to receive their government pensions, according to HRANA, a US-based human rights monitor. The Committee to Protect Journalists was unable to determine where he was being held or whether he had been formally charged. Iranian authorities must free journalist Hassan Abbasi immediately and unconditionally and cease the practice of arbitrarily locking up members of the press for doing their jobs, said CPJ Program Director Carlos Martinez. Authorities must ensure that all journalists are able to cover newsworthy issues without fear that they will be arrested. On April 26, Abbasi posted a video on his personal Twitter account saying that he was also facing a separate complaint filed by the local office of the Ministry of Industry, Mines and Trade, accusing him of spreading fake news in his reporting on the ministry. Journalists are paying the price of malfeasance of government officials, he said in Persian in the video. Iran is among the world's worst jailers of journalists, according to Reporters Without Borders, with at least 25 journalists currently jailed. This is where we draw the curtain on news update on Ebona at the 103.5 FM. But before we leave, a quick look at the headlines. Gunmen attack police checkpoint in Anambra, kill 3 officers. Ekweremadu, ahead of UK court sentencing, Enugu community pleads for mercy, keeps vigil. Ebonyi community leader backs change of Afikpo South to either local government area, laws federal government. Imo Varsity suspends lecturer for slapping students. Alleged anti-party activities. NMPP expels Ogun. Delta State chairman. Iranian journalist reportedly detained in undisclosed location. You just listened to news update on Ebon at the 103.5 FM. News produced and read by Martin Ifan Shukwekeze. Thank you for listening to Ebon at the 103.5 FM news update. Good morning.
Listen to news updates on Ebona, the 103.5 FM immediately after Angeles, 6 o'clock a.m. and the